Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. I'm Marcus and this is your very late mid-month reading. Sorry guys, I'm moving houses, I've got summer going on around me and it's boiling hot in this room, so I'm a little bit late. But then again, you know what, when the message is delivered, the message is delivered. So let's see what we've got on the cards here for you guys. Give me 2 secs. Shine, illuminated soul. Under the deck, inner child, the Tin Man. And we've got here, remember the time you would sing and play, find your inner child. So some of you might be feeling a little bit like life's gotten too serious. And I've got here, shine, the illuminated soul. So your inner child and your soul would be the same thing. Why? Because your inner child is your soul. That's who we, when we're trying to connect with our inner child, we're connecting with our soul, which is our, it's our creator in a way, because we take on the image of the inner child. So kind of like I'm getting a sense here that some of you may be feeling a bit disconnected from your inner child and you need to take some time out for yourselves. Some of you, it's all work and no play, if I'm honest with you. So let's see what we got here. Thank you. So we've got 47, which is an 11. It reduces to an 11. That reduces to 2 in the end. 2 is the feminine. It's the yang energy. It's being more receptive. So I think you guys have been in sort of a more dynamic energy where you've been going and getting, and you need to, relax, allow it to come to you, trust the universe a little bit more. And then the inner child is, some of you might want to do something creative, something that maybe you let go of in the past. You might be trying to return to it where you are like, a hobby or something that you really enjoyed and you let it go because things got too serious, or life got on top of you, and some of you might want to return to that. And I've got 3 and 5 there. It's 8. So some of you, I think you've been focusing on your money, but your inner child as well is an 8, because that's the number of eternity, so it's forever basically. And then we've got the illuminated soul. So when surrounded by dark, be a beacon in the night. Shine your beautiful light. And so I get some of you are healers, definitely. And you're attracting people. There's a lot of people around you who are going through quite a lot. And it might be, weighing on your shoulders and on your consciousness. But Spirit's saying, be happy, life's short. You can't allow other people's problems to always drag you down. Some of you might attract people that are like quite burdened, and they take your good energy and they leave you with their negative energy, and you're always the one that's feeling what I would call you're always feeling exhausted, or you're always feeling like you have to do everything. The cycle's going to end. It will end, but you need to be conscious of it as well so that you can bring it to an end. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, I don't know why, but I keep getting drawn back to this inner child robot. I don't know why. Some of you like into like robotics or something like that. Or maybe some like toys from the, thank you, that's it. Spirits. Okay, so there's some of you have some toys in the attic, right? And you might be like cleaning out stuff, and you might have like a reawakened like desire to do something that you used to do in the past, and you've forgotten that you actually did it. And some of you will be surprised at how good you were at what you did when you look at it in the pale light of day, with a good bit of distance, because perhaps at the time you had no you didn't have a lot of confidence in what you were doing, but you enjoyed it, and that was what was important, really. It was a release. Look at this. So this is nice. Okay, so for a lot of you seem to be going through some kind of anguish. There's something happening in the environment around you that's causing a lot of stress, right? It's a story that's unfolding. The story seems to be very much based on, it could be children for some of you, and we're getting a sense of children involved in this whole thing as well. But it looks like there's events unfolding that are like they're triggering you right now, but you're being tested. Why? I'm also getting like taste buds. I don't know why I'm getting taste buds. Okay, yes, life. Oh, I get it. Life is sort of unfolding into something sweeter. Like there's going to be some sweetness coming into your life. It seems like it's been a bit rough, but it looks like slowly, you're going to have things are going to turn around and be a little bit brighter and lighter. I've got here anguish. So a lot of you have had a lot of stress and a lot of mental anguish. Some of you have like, I think you've been, see, with both of these cards, I'm seeing a lot of like decay. It's been wearing on you is what I'm getting from that. I'm getting like it's worn you down to a point where worn to frazzle is what I'm getting. But it's worn you down to a point where you like you feel like you need to recuperate. In fact, I think some of you do need to. And I think this inner child thing, whatever this memory is or whatever, is going to spark, like, it's going to remind you who you are and like how clever you were and how bright you were. There's something in the past that you used to do and you're going to come across it in some kind of way. But it's going to remind you that you weren't all about work and you weren't all about supporting people, and that you have talents and skills, that are untapped. That's going to make you realize that you are a precious form of life, because I'm getting this with a diamond here, that you are valuable, even if you might just be doing like menial labor in your everyday life. You're not menial, you are divine. And I'm getting like a lot of divinity from this card. We're getting also confidence, because I've got the color here yellow with the color green. So things that you do that you love give you confidence. But I'm also getting a lot of divinity, because if you look at this is cosmic geometry. But this card goes into more like what would I call it? Well, that's the figure 8, number 2, and that's the magician. And no, that's the strength card, sorry. So that's the figure 8 and that's the strength card. So the more that you do something and the more you overcome your fears, the stronger you get, the more you carbonize the diamond, as it were. The rough diamond gets cut into shape and becomes something better. I'm getting like a real like progress thing happening here from something where you're for some of you, you're taking on a new job or something like that, that you might have done in the past, and there's a lot of stress about this. But actually, you're going to be good at I think for some of you, you're actually finding your feet already, and you've already discovered that you're actually quite good at this, and it looks like it's even going to improve. Like you're being advised, like, don't dim your lights, just keep going with this, because it is moving into if it's making you happy, why dim your light for other people, is what I'm getting. And that's going to lead to other things, because the unfolding is the leading to other things. It's like events and things unfolding that are going to really bring in some money, I'm getting, and happiness. Well, I didn't want to say money because it came up, and then I was like, okay, I better say it. So it's going to also improve your finances as well. That's really nice. I like that. So let's see what the tarot's got to say about things in general, but we'll probably end up in relationships with the tarot, because the tarot loves relationships, especially because this is the Banksy deck. So let's go for it. So, recent past, where have you been? The Hierophant. Ooh, been doing things by the books. Now, this Hierophant's a little bit kinky. He doesn't do everything by the book. Look at this. You might be playing by the rules, but underneath you, there's a bit of a... there's a rebel. I can tell that we have a very a rebellious Taurus. But it's... I'm getting, for some of you, it's quite camp, but for others of you, it's like... it's like you let it out every once in a while, but it's probably other people's favorite part of you. And then we have here the Ace of Brushes. So that's basically the Ace of Wands. So that's like a new inspired start to something. And you can see this guy's gardening. And that's a child gardening as well. So this is like developing something, growing something, taking an interest in something new. So if you've been dealing with anyone, they're going through a Tower moment. Definitely. Definitely in a Tower moment. Yeah, so maybe you've left someone recently, or they've come into a realization about something. But whatever they've been up to, it wasn't very well grounded, and that's part of the issue here. So this person that you might be dealing with, how do they feel about you? Temperance. So they kind of feel like you're very patient and very kind, and I think you have been, particularly in the past. But they also feel like you protect your heart. Yeah. Some of them feel like you protect your heart, but you've got good reason to, because like they think you're better than them. How do they feel about you? Because that's how they see you. They kind of see you as like very protective of your heart. They do see you as like someone who's perhaps better than them, like out of their league. Maybe that is the Tower moment for them. And then here we've got, how do they feel about you? It's the Ace of Buckets. So they have a lot of love for you then. Yeah, they want to tell the world about it in a sense. They want a new opportunity with you. So this might be someone from the past as well. But what have we got here? How they want to proceed, the Magician, but I got the Magician upside down. So this, they might be being sneaky. I think, yeah, look at this. They might, because of the way that they feel about you, they might actually like, for some of you, this is not a good message, but I'm gonna have to say it anyway, because I'm getting the old black magic card. Yeah, so we've got ourselves like a voodoo woman or voodoo man, trying to put a spell on you to bring you back into their lives to get this new opportunity. But it's negative. It's like it's done with, the intentions aren't good. But this might be a very negative person in a very negative cycle, looking at where they are right now. They're going through a Tower, the Magician in reverse. I honestly, if they're going through a Tower, I don't think they're in the energy to actually manifest anything, because they're just going to manifest muck, if you know what I mean. I mean, you start manifesting in a negative energy, thinking, not believing in yourself, not being able to draw in stuff. And I say that having known this, not because I'm judging them. You're going to manifest chaos, basically, because that's your present state of mind. If you're in the Tower moment and you're trying to manifest, you're just going to manifest absolute chaos, and nothing positive is going to come out of that. So what's hidden from you? 7 of Spreken. So that's a 7 of coins. I would say with the 7 of coins, normally it would be they're building something over a period of time. But with the 7 of coins or 7 of spray cans, they're building something that's not very good over a period of time. It's like they want to start something, but they're going about it the wrong way. Because I mean, these guys look like they're just basically stealing stuff, and maybe they're starting a shop or they're going to sell it on the black market. But yeah, you see, I'm getting black again. Yeah, so there's a, and I don't want to speak negatively about like black magic and that, but because black magic actually comes from the Nile when it flooded like a black topsoil on everything and made the land incredibly fertile. That's where the expression comes from. But what I'm talking about is negative energy. These people are doing things with the wrong intention, and perhaps he's trying to grow something, but his intentions are really messed up. So what does Spirit advise? I can never read this one. Bear with me 1 second. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, Page of Stencils. It's Page of Pentacles. And yeah, with this Page of Pentacles, I'm saying Spirit's advising keep your head down to the ground, keep out of this person's energy, and be gentle on yourself. You're still healing. Definitely still healing. And then the outcome is going to be justice. So you're going to get a fair outcome out of the system. If this person is sending negative energy to you, or trying to manifest things with you, but they're in a tower moment, it's not going to work for them. It's going to throw back onto them, because they are in that state of consciousness anyway, where nothing really works for them. So they don't really believe in themselves in the first place. So they're in a bit of a dwyer. And you see there's quite a military theme in here. We've got military guys there trying to nick stuff or collect stuff to sell on the black market. We've got here the tourist information. That's not really military, but these two cards sing of military. In fact, some of these people might be up to no good, really. They're having a tower moment. Some of them might have been arrested. Because, I mean, that's very much like you did something wrong and you went to jail. Maybe spiritual jail. It's very rare that I get a message like that, but yeah, it could be. And this is the Six of Brushes, which is the Six of Wands. And now the Six of Wands normally is quite a positive card. It's like you are victorious. But this one's here says if you win the rat race, you're still a rat, you know. And it's basically saying, you know, Six of Wands. You might have thought you got away with something, but you know, or even if you're wealthy and you've got money and you're like flashing it around and you've got like nice cars and things, if you've earned it from a you know, you've got the income from like ill earned income, let's put it that way. I don't know how to say that. From criminal activities and from other people suffering and pain, yeah, you are going to be your mask. You can pretend you're something that you're not, but everybody around you who meets you, other than who, let's put it this way, when good people meet you, they will keep away from you. They'll keep their distance from you. And I think this person's a bit of a rat, you know. He's a bit of a shark in the water. I'd be very, very cautious of him. So let's see what else I've got on the cards for you right now. Bear with me 1 second. I nearly forgot. Okay, so let's pull some more tarot on this and just get some more details. It's quite an odd story, really, to be honest with you. I took a risk using the Banksy deck because I thought sometimes it just tells different stories. And it does. It's very unique in its sense. Now this person here as well, they're like rolling a Rizzler. Now I have nothing against having like taking positive like drugs, let's put it that way, until you get into like harsher stuff, which generally you get to a point of no control, and they might be in that state of no control with what they're doing in their life. They've lost control, and I think they've lost control of you. That's what I'm getting very much there. Thank you. That's quite a good message. Okay, so you are the Emperor, or you have been in the recent past, and the King of Pentacles. Look at this. You are really, really... So you're like self-made, but you've been given a good foundation in the first place, or you've developed a good foundation. You were heartbroken by this person. Okay. Maybe you and this person were very similar in a lot of ways, with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. You know, one of you was like a bit of a stickler for rules, and the other one was like a bit of a stickler for rules. And maybe that's why the two of you clashed. Yeah, so it looks like there wasn't like an apology or an offer of apology. It wasn't very big though. And it looks like you kind of went off and followed your own passions rather than pursue this relationship. And look at this, and then we come into the Queen of Pentacles. So you gained some balance out of that, which is nice. You gained some, you walked away from something that wasn't a good offer. It was small, it was immature. Perhaps the relationship was immature, and you decided to pursue other things. Yeah, so this person, we've got the Sun for where they are, and the Knights of Swords. So they do see you as their happiness, and they want to come rushing in. That's this person's almost bipolar looking at this, and I'm not being funny about bipolar, but I'm saying they have mood swings. because they're like happy, and then they're like in an instant, because we've got the Knight of Swords there, they're very regretful of what's happened and remorseful, and that's like complete mood swings. Happiness, poof, into Knight of Cups, Five of Cups, which is like depression, regret. So this person is like, they're going through it. That's why they're having the Tower moment. I think they're on very loose soil right now, is what I would say. And it's very quick as well. So this person's really going through it. Okay, so how they see you. Two of Wands, making decisions. Oh, the Tower again. Yeah. I think they'd like to come in and talk to you, but then they think about it and they have this Five of Wands moment where they're just like so conflicted. They would really, they want to make a choice to come into you, and then okay, so they're not sufficiently secure enough inside themselves to do it, so they battle themselves rather than actually make any progress. How do they feel about you? We've got the Two of Cups. Yeah, they definitely see a soulmate connection, a very strong soulmate connection with the Strength card there, but they also see you they have a very strong emotions for you as well. So we've got the Five of Pentacles. They also feel like you've left them out in the cold. Yeah, and you're very, very disciplined with that. Like you're just not putting up with any BS at all. They'd like to come rushing in and start some passionate stuff with you. Yeah, they'd love a new beginning, honestly. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to go on. Yeah. Okay, so what they would like to do is they would like to come rushing in, declare their love, start again, and that would be like they see you as kind of wish fulfillment, which is a nice energy. So, what's hidden? Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. Okay, this person might be seeing other people. Three of Cups with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So I'm going to say they might be feeling very proud of themselves. I don't think they're very... No, I'm going to be honest with you. They're not very happy. This person's not happy. Nine of Cups with the Nine of Swords. They're drinking to drown their sorrows. And they can't sleep properly at night. They try to sort of bring other people into their life, because we've got the Three of Cups here as well. And I don't think it's working for them. I don't think things are working for them in their life. I think they're trying to make them work. I think they're trying to move forward. I just don't think that they are. Spirit's advising you need to look at things from a different angle or take a rest. What did I say about this? Today I had a realization about the Hangman. It was quite interesting. I've just been reminded of it. The Hangman, right, he's ow, okay, this is an owl one. The Hangman, one problem with him is his feet aren't on the ground. He's upside down. And although he might be getting a different perspective of life because he's upside down, he needs to ground himself before he can actually move forward. And so Spirit's saying, if you want to move forward, you need to give yourself the time to get your feet back on the ground. That way you can move forward. And that will happen because that's your justice. You've got justice there. So things will change. They will develop. I think this person's just ripped you to pieces, honestly. King of Wands. That will change, and then you'll come into balance with your passions. Now, the King of Wands is the fire element. So the fire is it's your gut instinct. I think your instinct was maybe a little bit off in this relationship, and you played with the fire, but the fire was bigger than you thought or something, and you got burnt, and that's because your root chakra wasn't balanced sufficiently. Hence why you've got the Hangman as well, and you're thrown upside down, because I was sort of thinking about the Hangman today, that it's a root chakra activation thing that needs to happen for you to balance out your root chakra. And they say that your karma, the majority of your karma is in your root chakra as well. So our karmic relationships and everything, they tend to be like root chakra based, But anyway, let's carry on. So we have Justice. That's the Queen of Wands. That's nice. Justice may be you just balancing yourself out, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, but we could have a relationship there. Someone else coming in who's like you. They also have balanced out their root chakra, and they've also been burnt by someone. Yeah, we've got Two of Pentacles, but I'm reading this Two of Pentacles as two of the same type of person, even though they might look different and seem different. Some people would see this as the Two of Pentacles. Traditionally, he's juggling coins, so you might have a lot of your plates as well. But I'm getting this as well: the wheel's spinning, and although you might be in a bad place and a little bit unbalanced, or you might even be in a good place and be unbalanced, because let's be honest, if you feel too fantastic about life, sometimes you're covering up a lot of stuff in your life. The wheel's spinning, and it will balance itself out, so you are coming into a period of balance. And then we have the King of Swords, and that's going to be nice, because that's when you'll be able to cut this person off emotionally from yourself and move forward. And if I have a look at this here, we have someone who's going through, I'd say, regret, but this person, they can straighten themselves out and make themselves happy. But we have Seven of Swords under here as well. So I think the advice here is, this person's sneaky. You need to be just as strategic to go forward and get what you want. And that's your new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups underneath the deck. So let's go into the energy a little bit further. Sorry, I only did one shuffle, but I've shuffled these before. Okay. Manifestation. An inner teacher. I got this for someone else. But anyway, this is you manifesting things having learnt a lesson, because we have the Hierophant, which is the inner teacher. What did I think about the Hierophant today? Sorry, I've been reflecting on Major Arcana. The Hierophant, the reason why he is like he is because he's felt the pain and he's seen the pain. That's why he's strict with the rules, but he's kind of hard. But he knows that, like, you can, let's put it this way, he knows that love guides everything, and he knows that he understands that people are frail, and sometimes they need something solid to go to in order to feel secure and balanced. And maybe that's why you're pulling the Hierophant here. Maybe that's the lesson with this Hierophant. This Hierophant is actually, he's grounded, he's solid in himself. And tradition is perhaps something that will help you. And when I say tradition, I'm talking about routine. Just being in a routine. So let's go from here. Okay, so this is the Intuition Oracle card. You must speak your truth. You are a powerful co-creator. There's a manifestation there. You are the sky, not the weather. In other words, the storm that you're broaching, the storm that you're in, you aren't that storm. You're actually the sky. You're the solid part of it. It's the turmoil is inside you. Be soft in your heart, but firm in your boundaries. And let me pull some more for you. So I've got here, frenemies, watch your six. So some of you might have people around you saying, like, go back to this person. They're just jealous of you. It's because you are a mystic healer, lights worker, earth angel, star seed. and they're up to no good. So if this person's around you, or you've got people around you, some of you, who are incredibly jealous of this relationship and they're up to no good. Let me just pull some others on that. Know your worth. Yeah, there's gossips, birdies, and haters, and they can't stand you, and rose-colored glasses. So you're being advised to take off your rose-colored glasses and have a look at who's got your back and who hasn't got your back, because there may be people around you who are not allowing you to reach your true potential, or blocking you from reaching your true potential by discouraging you. Some of them might actually not like, they don't want to see you make progress, and one of the reasons why is because if you make progress, it looks like they're not, they don't look so good. You know what I mean? Connect to the unknown. You need to spend some time meditating or with spirit or just in silence and let your thoughts flow. You are blocking your blessings. Okay. Okay, thank you. That was a nice one. And break free from toxic cycles now. Okay. So you're being asked to, like, perhaps you need to take some salt baths, cleanse yourself, and take a break from perhaps social media and things like that. And a serious conversation needs to happen. Okay. So if any of you are wanting to go back to this person, you know, you need to talk to this person. But just, I'd be wary. I mean, the devil hasn't come out in this. But the cycle that you're in is stopping you from moving forward, and it's blocking you from things in the future. Okay. Anyway, that's what I've got for you, Taurus. Hopefully that resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe. If it didn't, please check out your rising, your sun or your moon, or your Venus. Sorry, this is your sun. Hello. Otherwise, you have a good week and we'll speak soon. Oh, and thank you for all your likes and subscribes. They're truly appreciated. It keeps my channel going, so thanks a lot. Bye.